Alright, this won't be a traditional video. This isn't really like a visually spectacular video. I'll probably put like 1 or 2 pictures up. I don't think I'm gonna edit out the audio, so please like just bear with my pauses or whatever. I just wanted to rant and get my thoughts out there. So if you guys seen the H3H3's video, or Philip DeFranco talk about it, or PewDiePie, or Jacksepticeye, a lot of big YouTubers have been talking about this. But the reason why I'm talking about this is that I'm a smaller channel, and it feels like overall this has the biggest impact on the smaller channels. So YouTube, as H3H3 put it, is not being honest. A lot of YouTubers I noticed when they would upload a video, they would instantly lose subscribers. Views have been taking. People have been saying like, oh, like I'm not subscribed to you anymore, but I never unsubscribed. And it's just really peculiar. And people thought it was a glitch, but now it seems like more and more people are getting bits and pieces of answers that YouTube is basically changing the algorithm again. And what's going on is that they're prioritizing engagements like likes, comments, shares over views. Like, oh, if you give me 100,000 likes, I'm gonna buy a pizza for every starving African in Africa. Anyways, just things like that. And essentially now, if you want to survive on YouTube, and if you're like a big YouTuber like Philip DeFranco, Leafy, you know, just any YouTuber with like over 1 million subscribers, I have a few million subscribers, you average like 500,000 to over 1 million views daily, you'll be fine. But even YouTubers who upload weekly are like affected by this, because uploading weekly means less views. I try to post somewhat daily, but I don't always meet that deadline, or some days I just want to give myself a break. But I have noticed lately, my subscriber growth has kind of like stopped, and my views have like slowly like declined. And at first I thought, well, you know, it's school, people are busy. Or like, oh, I already hit my peak for the year, and you know, next year I'll hit another peak. But that happened in conjunction with all of this like news coming out. So now I'm questioning maybe not so much. But I think the bigger issue at hand here is, unless you're like an already established YouTuber, if you want to get big off YouTube, you're gonna have to conform to what's big. You're gonna have to do like things like challenges, memes, clickbait the hell out of people, put some big ass and titties in every thumbnail, and that's just, it's killing creativity. And this isn't just my own conspiracy theory. I looked at H3H3 subreddit, and someone posted a comment in response to Ethan's new video that proves this point. Okay, I feel like I have to say something. I hope Ethan sees this. I was at the YouTube creators event recently at YouTube Space. I don't want to say which. Okay, he just doesn't want to say like which location the YouTube Space was. It honestly felt like we were being conned, to the point where they told us is engage, engage, and engage. Do challenge videos, ask for likes, the list goes on and on. It was really discouraging and felt like I couldn't be unique anymore and I had to fit the status quo or you'll never get prompted. This worried me a lot and should be addressed. Ethan, if you see this, I would love to tell you more, because I feel like my voice is only one, and I think if we are many, we can try to change the transformation that is now YouTube. Too long didn't read, something fishy is going on at YouTube, and I've experienced it. So yeah, like, they're just telling people like, oh, just do what's hip. I mean, asking for likes and asking people to subscribe, I've always done that just because like, I've always seen all the YouTubers I watch do that. At least a majority. And when it comes to clickbait, I feel like there's a negative connotation around clickbait. For example, if you look at like Philip DeFranco, the names of his videos can be really vague but like enticing. Like, oh, why is he pissed off this person? Or, oh, what did this celebrity do? Oh, you won't believe what they did. Okay, I don't believe what they did because I don't know what they did. So of course you're gonna click on that video and then he informs you about it. That in conjunction with the thumbnail is attention grabbing, and I don't see the problem with that, because don't you want people to click on your videos? Now, negative clickbait, as what I've seen, is clickbait with like cleavage and thumbnails that aren't actually presented in the video, the title is something that's not reflected in the video, and you know, it's deceiving people. It's not at all related to any of the content in the actual video. Now, I get a lot of comments on videos saying, oh, this title was clickbait, blah, 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 but like, my thing is, what I put in my titles and in my thumbnails is reflective of the content. Will I ever deny that's clickbait? No, I do believe that is a form of clickbait, but I don't think it's negative clickbait. But again, I've only learned from what I've seen from other YouTubers that I watch and look up to do. But that's besides the point. The point is, we can start seeing a lot of negative clickbait and people putting things that aren't even close to in their video just for views and likes. Keemstar even said it himself. He's starting doing giveaways. Because giveaways mean more views, likes, and comments, which means more engagements, which means him and his channel will be promoted more again. And hell, I've seen a drop in Keemstar myself. He's not someone I consistently watch, but every now and then if I go on his channel, I see that he went from millions of views each day to like half of that, a quarter of that, 3/4 of that. And again, this started happening around the time everyone started saying, oh, whenever I upload a video, lose subscribers, or oh, my views are down. And at some point, it really does feel like it has a lot more to do with what something YouTube's doing as opposed to people who are just in school or busy or working. Granted, the latter is true to some extent because I have better luck posting a video at 5 or 6 as opposed to like 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m., or in the dead of night because more people are off of work or home from school and they're just sitting on their phones or watching TV or they're on YouTube. So when I post a video, that's an easier way to get views. Something else a lot of people have been urging people to do is click the little bell for notifications. So that way, either on your phone or on your computer, if you're just surfing the web, you'll get a notification that someone has posted a video, and the part of that reason is because of what's happening now. And it almost feels intentional, as if YouTube's forcing people to use all their features. Only a portion of their viewers were using notifications before, so now they're making it increasingly difficult to watch videos if you don't have notifications on, aka engagements. But my main problem here is, while I am a small channel, I've also been trying to help smaller channels blow up, like Slice of Otaku, Fictional Crystals, Ashton, and others. Just the other day I promoted my friend Ashton, but since that video didn't get as many views as usual, likely due to the new algorithm, although I'm not going to roll out the fact that people just weren't interested in the video as a possibility, it's still discouraging because people are trying to build their channels. They shouldn't have to conform to challenges, memes, and basically lying in their titles and thumbnails just for views. That being said, it feels like they're destroying creativity. If you have an original idea, or even existing creators like me want to make something new and just break away from their usual content, it is going to be very, very difficult. And if it doesn't blow people away on the first try, it's most likely not going to succeed. We're at an age where more and more people each day are having YouTube become their main source of income, building an audience and entertaining people. And you think as that number rises, YouTube would be more open to creativity and brand new ideas and innovations rather than making it so if you're not doing this or that, you're just not going to succeed, because that's more money for them too. More content creators equals more dough. Well, I'm not going to give up on my current plans I have for this channel and for the Roundtable beyond just YouTube. And while I like to believe this won't affect me in the long run, it's heartbreaking to think that a lot of people look at my channel as like, oh, he has over 100,000 subscribers within like June. That's not even 6 months. Maybe I can do the same thing. And then they have YouTube come down and put the ban hammer on them. Not literal banning, but you get the idea. Unless you're doing what's in and what's popular and trending, which as H3H3 pointed out in his video, isn't actually what's likely trending, as what was trending when on his video was all advertisements. And suspiciously enough, his own video yesterday, which has almost 1 million views, if not 1 million by the time posting this, isn't nowhere near trending despite a large amount of likes and comments. In fact, that almost makes me backtrack on what I just said about more content creators equals more money. They do want more content creators. I mean, I think anybody wants their company to grow more and more. But it's more of a guarantee to get more money if everyone's doing what's popular and guaranteeing views, rather than people being unique and risk that channel failing. Failing in the eyes of YouTube, I don't believe that any channel is truly a failed channel. As long as you're creating what you enjoy, you're not failing at all. And it's sad because it's showing how more corporate and corporate YouTube's becoming. A lot of people saying, oh, it's like going to the old days of YouTube where everything was clickbait, boobs everywhere. No, because at least then, partnerships weren't being handed out left and right. YouTube overall was a whole less corporate, and since it was just beginning, people were more willing to post whatever they want. YouTube is toward corporate now that if you make an account, within like minutes of making that account, you can just apply for a partnership. All you gotta do is just make a few clicks. Although a network partnership still requires an actual application, it goes to show that YouTube itself may be willing to turn the other cheek and allow someone to create dishonest channels for revenue because they'll also receive some of that. I don't have any actual examples of that because I don't think I've seen it happen yet. Oh wait, no, that is a lie. I saw someone upload an episode of Star vs. Forces of Evil recently with 1 million views and it has like 6 ads on it. probably even more. And it avoided the copyright detection by pitch shift and cropping the actual video. And it wasn't as if they were like critiquing the video, commenting, theorizing, or analyzing it. It was just the actual episode just straight up pitch shifted and cropped. At that point, you're literally selling other content and profiting off of it. Overall, I don't want to get any more off topic. The point I just want to drive home is that creativity is dying on YouTube. If you don't conform to what's hip and popular, it's going to be a struggle to survive. And that's heartbreaking to say because I encourage creativity. During the Steven Universe panel at UMaCon, I literally stood up and gave a pep talk to people, encouraging them to go out and create because if I could do it, they could do it. But with YouTube's forever changing algorithm, all of it never actually benefiting the actual creators, but rather than themselves, it kind of is like a shot in the foot. But these are my thoughts, and I want to hear yours, so please comment down below, and not just because the algorithm wants you to. But if you do want to help this channel out, please click that little bell icon for notifications, so whenever I upload a video, you will get it straight to your phone, laptop, iPad, whatever you're on. And yeah, a like and subscribe would be appreciated if you're new here. Oshrik Vox, signing out.